It is known by the VEDSies slash people who have seen the majority of my videos that I live with Jeffrey, who is another VEDSie. What I'm not sure is known, which is to say I don't know if it's been said, at least not in a video in the canon of VEDS, is that Jeffrey and I are in a queer platonic relationship. Maybe I'll talk more about what that means and how we ended up in this relationship in a future video, but just for now, know that we are life partners, but in a completely platonic way. Anyway, I just wanted to have that said for context for the story I'm about to tell. If you've been keeping up with Jeffrey's videos, you know that they have been in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, a musical, and they've gotten to play Leaf Coney Bear, which is his dream role. And as has been pointed out by others, that's pretty wild to get like your dream role. So when the opportunity came up for her to actually be in the show, it's been like the walls have been vibrating. The months leading up to the auditions were wild because it's like, this is so exciting, this could happen. But also, what if this doesn't happen? This is terrifying. But then it happened and they got the role and I screamed and cried and they were dancing and it was just one of the most glorious moments of the year. The show opened this weekend and it's also performing next weekend, but I got to see it on Saturday. I didn't prepare for what this show would mean to me. Like, I've known what it means to Jeffrey, but I didn't know what it would mean to me as the person who loves them. If you're not familiar with the musical, there's quite a few moments that are pretty emotional, so I went in expecting to cry. I am a crier at shows. And I cried at the moments I expected to, but I also cried a lot at moments that aren't, at least like plot-wise, crying moments. There's something so amazing about watching your person get to live out one of their dreams. And he was amazing, which is not a surprise, but getting to see it in front of you. Y'all, he was so good. And I just sat there overcome with love and pride, and I just sobbed through almost every time they were on stage. That might be an exaggeration. It wasn't almost every time, but it was pretty much every time they sang. Like, through every solo that he had, I was crying. How wonderful it is to get to see your person succeed. Long story short, I love Jeffrey a lot, and he kicked ass in this show, and I'm really excited to see it again. And I'm so proud. To my friends and fellow VEDSies, I will see all of you tomorrow. Jeffrey sleeps in later than I do, and I'm filming this before he is awake. So I am going to have to wait and ask to make sure I'm not sharing any information they don't want on the internet before I post this. Hopefully she says yes.